Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2. Wow, what a game we had here today. Very, very, very interesting game. I felt, Chelsea were the better team on the day, but Spurs got away with one. And that's typical Conte, he won't play the best of football, especially against the big teams, but he's able to get the results. And that's what you want the top coaches to be able to do, especially with the squad he has. The whole game was, today, the bar was primarily a Tottenham bar, so it was fully a lot of Tottenham fans, and so they were definitely biased. But I do agree with them the fact that the first goal, I don't think it was a foul. I think Benson got the ball clearly. And I think, initially I actually thought it was a foul, but looking back on the replays, I think I got an angle and I was convinced it was not a foul. But I think Tottenham are going to have to improve against the big sides if they're going to get... and last year they did get results against Liverpool and City, so maybe that's what works for them. But this negative football they play, I don't think the fans like it. But if they're going to get results, I think for them that'll be better, because under Pochettino they play the best of football, but they never won anything. So I think this is a make or break year for them. For Chelsea, they were better than I thought they would be. I actually thought Spurs would come in and win convincingly. 2-0 or 3-1 or something, because of Chelsea's problems and everything. But the attack wasn't as bad. I felt Havertz was good today. Didn't really see much of Sterling. Not like it was bad, but it was okay. And also Mount was in there and around. But for Spurs today, Son and Kulusevski were very, very, very underwhelming. Even Harry Kane, I felt was very, very underwhelming. But he was able to get a goal at the end, so it kind of covers that. But that doesn't make up for the poor performance they displayed. In the midfield today, I felt Chelsea definitely won the midfield. Especially from the first half, Spurs were unable to come out, play out of the half. Chelsea pressed them, and the ball was literally in Spurs half the whole first half. I was really disappointed Conte could not get these boys to, be able to play out from the back. A lot of people in there were even saying maybe they should just go long, because they couldn't cope with the Chelsea press, and the Chelsea press was on it. Conte was good today. Jorginho good. Cucurella, I really like what I saw from Cucurella today, although I felt his final delivery or his final balls could be good. But his corner for Koulibaly, whose goal was really, really nice. The volley was, I did not expect that, especially from his weak foot as well. But that was so poor defending from Spurs as well. I think it was Sessegnon who left his man open, just standing there. You can't do that in the Premier League. You can't leave a man open. You'll be made to pay. This is the Premier League. You should know that. Same thing happened for the second goal. Like, the thing about Spurs' goals, as much as every goal is a result of a mistake, I don't think Chelsea made any mistake in the goals they conceded. I felt the first goal, out of nothing, Spurs get a goal from Højbjerg. He's not going to score every week. We know that. And then the second goal, a corner, corners teams to score. But if you look at the goals Chelsea scored today, especially the second one, like, so much space on the right side, and Reece James finds himself open. And I'm wondering, like, what was the formation there? What was the plan? What was Conte thinking? He's going to have to change that. You're not going to face teams of the quality of Chelsea every week, so you might be able to get away with that. But if you want to keep going at this level, you're going to have to change some things. So, yeah, all in all, good game. I think a lot of fans really like the fights between Conte and Tuchel, because that's what we want to see. We want to see the passion. We want to see that these teams don't like each other, so that it brings the best out of them. And, we saw it when Conte equalized 1-1. He went to celebrate, and then the whole scuffle happened. And then when Tuchel took the lead right after Spurs had just equalized, he ran down the touch line. And, I even had friends saying maybe he should have run to Conte's face of a fight. And then at the end of the game, the post-match handshake, and then we saw the whole scuffle and everything. And we loved that. So, I think all in all, I think it was the result was fair for both sides. I think Tottenham earned it. I don't think they deserved it, but they earned the draw. And that's fair now. They had quite some attacks. Nothing much, but that's one thing about Conte's type of teams. They're going to be very clinical when they get their chances. So that's it. Havertz to Mr. City. That's the thing about these other teams like Chelsea, who are not counter-attacking. They create a lot of chances, but they are not clinical. So I think that's where Tuchel is going to have to find a balance. Creating a lot of these chances, yeah, but also finding a clinical player who's going to put the ball in the back of the net. And I think that's what Chelsea are looking for. They thought they had that in Lukaku. It didn't work. They thought they had that in Werner. It didn't work. But there's a chance he's going to keep trying. But and you have to give up credit to their owner. Koulibaly was solid today. I don't think he made any error. I think Thiago Silva was solid today. Reece James was good today. I saw there was a time where Son was on the attack, and then he just pulled Son down. I didn't think he needed to do that, but I can understand why he did that, because you can't take chances in the Premier League, because you might think, okay, I shouldn't do it, and then before you know, Son is in. So yeah, all in all, good game. These are my thoughts on the game. And a typical Premier League game. So if you're new here, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.